So this weekend, a fun event is taking place. It's more than just fun, though. It's about education, it's about remembering the past, and it's about building a better future. It's called Juneteenth, and it's specifically remembering the end of slavery. As you can see on the screen, the logo that shows the hands breaking the chains, breaking the bonds of slavery in that photographic, figurative sense. There, we're going to be seeing this event take place in Jonesboro this weekend. It's from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at University Heights Lions Club Park on Saturday, June 16th, by the way. And it's, if you didn't know, 502 and a half North Bridge Street. Something tells me I said that wrong, so I got Quabila Jones on the phone. She's a talk show host at KLEK and also an event co-coordinator. Did it sound like I got the address right on that? And more specifically, tell us a little bit more about the event that's happening this weekend.
All right. Hello, Stan. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share more information about this event. And yes, you got the address right because I had to look it up myself.
Yes.
And that's the way it's listed on Google and Yellow Pages and all those other sites.
Good deal.
But the event this Saturday, like you said, it's called it's a Juneteenth celebration of freedom, celebrating the end of slavery, which took place in 1865. Mm-hmm. As many may know, the Civil War was still going on when the actual Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863. So it took until 1865 until the final word got to all the slaves in Galveston, Texas, that slavery was finally abolished. This event will focus on the history of that knowledge. We will have a professor from Arkansas State University providing some historical background. We will also have other speakers, members of the community that hold offices such as the chief of police and mayor and other members speaking on diversity, inclusion, unity. As the theme states, remembering the past to build a better future. We want to remember the days of old. We want to build on that and build a better future, build a better community that includes diversity, inclusion, more unity. We want everyone to see each other as equals, as Americans, not white Americans, black Americans, whatever American. We are all one American, and that's the purpose of this event. Now, we will have some fun things for the kids to do. Mm-hmm. We will have some food as well, but the whole focus is bringing the community together to remember the past and let's build on that to create a better future.
You've got events set up to begin with presentations at noon, according to the flyer, and we're seeing the names of some of those on there, and I think you mentioned those just now too. So, but it seems like it's going to be an event, especially with everything that's going on in the world and in our country. It does seem like to me an uneducated white man who is trying his best to understand this, that it is an important time for us to remember the past, and as more maybe than ever, it seems like we should want to remember and want to study how that bad decisions that aren't questioned can really lead to being just horrible atrocities in history. I know that a lot of the things that we're talking about were cultural commonalities back in, the times that we're talking about, but it was folks challenging the norm, and it was folks speaking out and speaking up against the way things had always been, if you will, to changing something, and to us now being able to look back and say slavery was horrible, which I think is, I think most people agree with that. I hope is that was a terrible, terrible thing, and there's just no justifying it. So if we don't remember that, how can we see where we're at now? Because just ending the practice of slavery, it did not end the troubles that had been created from it for many, many years. Would you say that I'm on the correct path with that?
Yes, sir. I've been doing a lot of research because I wanted to make sure that I had my details down, packed. And I was reading the General Order Number 3 that was passed. The, Basically, the announcement that was passed around by Major General Granger. And so, while slavery was abolished, in this order, it states that the slaves were to remain on the property of their former masters and work as laborers, as paid wage laborers. So
Gosh.
while they were free in a sense, but they weren't. So I want people to recognize, even though we have made a lot of accomplishments in 2018, we still have a ways to go when it comes to full inclusion and equality. And so I don't want people to feel bad about what happened. I just want them to remember and build and do better.
I love that. And I think that is the best way to state the goal. It's not about dwelling on the past. It is about remembering what happened so that we can correctly address where we need to go in the future. And I think that this is a perfect event to assist folks in gaining a better educational place to start that. So it's from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. this Saturday. You've got a lot of donations and churches and groups that are helping to make each make part of this happen. Would you like to thank any of those?
Yes, oh my goodness. So far, these are just our donators and contributors, whether it was financial or giveaways or just some different items. St. Bernard's Healthcare, NEA Baptist, the City of Jonesboro, Jonesboro Police Department, DARE, Spacewalk Inflatable Jonesboro, the Multicultural Center on the campus of Arkansas State University, Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Cool Cuts Barbershop, H2Q Barbecue and Catering, First National Bank of Jonesboro, Bancorp South of Jonesboro, Miller's Temple Kojic, New St. John Baptist Church, and Awaken Church. Now, this doesn't include the individuals who will have informational booths set up. We will have, I don't want to give too much away, but there will be some chess, a chess game. So if you love chess,
all right.
We're hoping to have some live animals. That's still in the work, but we will have, of course, inflatables and just many things for the kids to enjoy. The public library will be there. So,
cool.
So many things.
Lots of speakers that are also going to be there as well, starting at noon. We've got speakers from New Life Empowerment Ministry with more to come. As you mentioned earlier, you mentioned the mayor's going to be there.
Yes. And the chief of police, and these are individuals who work hand in hand with the community. So they know firsthand some of the challenges that we face. Just look at Dr. Charlie Dancer, the new chancellor of Arkansas State University. The campus is a hotbed of multicultural individuals. So he has to find a way to help everyone get along, create a space of unity on campus. So he's going to talk to us from his perspective. I don't know exactly what the title of his address is, so I'm sorry I can't, speak more on that. But
that's going to be interesting.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting. And I really encourage everyone to come out, bring your folding chairs, lawn chairs, little stadium chairs. We will have some places, but we don't want people to be standing in the heat. So please bring your folding chairs and enjoy the speakers. I hope everyone gets something out of it.
I hope so too. It's a worthwhile event, and I'm so glad that you took the time to help put this together. You mentioned somebody else was also coordinating it. Who was it that you want to give credit to for helping out?
Well, Brother Bernard Cobb is He does our All Gospel Wednesday and Victory Praise Gospel on Sunday. So I have to give him a shout out because he and I first started this venture. But I have to give a shout out to the whole volunteer staff at KLEK, 102.5 of them. Allie J, Brandon, of course the general manager, Laganzi Kale,
Of course.
and Tanita. They have been instrumental in helping me. At first, I was a little nervous and anxious and, going through this process of planning. But when I started delegating, they just got on board and they're awesome.
That's great. Well, congratulations on the work that you're putting in together on this. This is all coming together this Saturday. It's a stacked event, lots of fun planned, lots of speakers planned, and it's probably going to be a great success. We look forward to we look forward to sharing more about it, and maybe even getting to share a live stream of it. If whenever Laganzi gets involved, you almost are guaranteed to have a live stream go up somewhere. But that's taking place from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. That is this Saturday in Jonesboro at the University Heights Lions Club Park, and Miss Kabila Jones joining us to tell us all about it. Thank you, ma'am, for being on the show today.
Thank you so much, Dan. I truly enjoyed it. The whole community, you're welcome. Please come out and enjoy this event with us.